Today we're making phở áp chảo, another one of my childhood favorites. If you're not Vietnamese, you likely only know of phở as the noodle soup dish with beef or chicken. In fact, phở is also the name of the noodles themselves, called bánh phở in Vietnamese. They can be used for a variety of dishes, including this one. Phở áp chảo translates to seared phở noodles. The flat rice noodles are fried and pressed until they form a cake that is crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. They are then topped with a delicious mixture of sautéed beef, greens, carrots, tomatoes, mushrooms, and more. Vietnam and China have a long history of cultural exchange. The Chinese influence can be seen clearly in many dishes, including this one with the use of oyster sauce. I have a super vivid memory of being 7 or 8, sitting in a busy street corner restaurant in District 1 of Saigon, eating phở áp chảo after a dance lesson. The flavors, sights, and sounds of that memory have stayed with me after all these years, and I think about that every time I make this dish. This is one of my favorite dishes to make for friends. It has always been a hit. For this recipe, you'll need beef tenderloin, cải ngồng, i.e. yu choy or choy sum, green onion, cilantro, carrot, tomato, white onion, garlic, shiitake mushrooms, pho noodles, fish sauce, oyster sauce, bouillon powder, ground black pepper, cornstarch, and vegetable oil. When buying pho noodles, make sure you choose the northern style, i.e. the large flat kind, instead of the more square southern style. These will fry up better. Let's get started. We'll start by thinly slicing our beef tenderloin into bite-sized pieces. Here, I'm cutting the beef into cubes first so that I have the right width, and then I'll slice. This is optional, but you can place the beef into the freezer for about 20 minutes before slicing. This will firm up the meat and make it easier to slice. Add the sliced beef to a bowl along with oyster sauce, bouillon, ground black pepper, and fish sauce. Mix well to combine and let marinate for 30 minutes. Rehydrate the shiitake mushrooms with boiling water. Here are the shiitake mushrooms, rehydrated and rinsed. These are really small, so they don't need to be cut, but if you're using bigger shiitake mushrooms, you can cut them in half like this. Peel carrots. Then slice diagonally into half-centimeter slices. Cut tomatoes into thin wedges, about 6 to 8 wedges per tomato, depending on the size. Trim off the core. Peel, cut in half, then thinly slice white onion. Wash, trim off root end, then cut cải ngồng into 3 to 4 centimeter lengths. Repeat the same steps with green onions. Smash, peel, trim off the root end, then mince garlic. Trim off cilantro stems below the first set of leaves, then roughly chop. Cook the pho noodles according to package instructions in a large pot of water. It should take about 5 to 6 minutes. Once cooked, drain and rinse with cold water to prevent noodles from sticking. Let sit in a strainer to remove excess water. Heat a pan over medium, then add vegetable oil. Divide the cooked pho noodles into even portions and add 1 portion to the pan, arranging the noodles in an even circular layer. Fry the noodles, pressing down frequently to create a sear until the bottom has formed a crispy golden layer that holds the noodles together. Flip and fry on the other side. You may need to add a little bit of oil to ensure the other side cooks properly. Once done, remove from the pan to a large plate and place into a warming drawer or your oven on the lowest temperature setting to keep warm while you work on the rest of the pho portions. If you're making only 1 serving, start working on sautéing the toppings as the second side is cooking. If you are making several, start the sautéing as the second side of the last portion is cooking. To sauté the toppings, heat some vegetable oil in another pan on medium, add the minced garlic, and sauté until fragrant. Add the beef and sauté until no longer pink. This should be very quick. Do not overcook the beef. When done, remove the beef to a bowl and set aside. Return the pan to the stove, add some more oil along with the carrots, and sauté for 2 to 3 minutes. Add the shiitake mushrooms, tomatoes, and white onion. Saute until the onion is almost translucent. Mix together cornstarch and water. Add the slurry, along with oyster sauce, bouillon, and fish sauce to the pan. Stir to combine. Add the cải and green onions. Saute until the greens are wilted. If things seem dry, add a little bit of water. Add the beef back to the pan and saute for 30 seconds. Turn off the heat, add in cilantro, and stir to combine. When you're ready to serve, add the noodles to a plate, then top with the beef and veggies mixture. All right, let's taste. Can you hear how crispy that is? I like to get a little bit of everything on one bite. Is that weird? I don't know. Onion, a little bit of mushroom, tomato, and a little bit of carrot. All right. That's a perfect bite. That's so good. It's crunchy on the outside, soft and a bit chewy on the inside. Perfect. And the sauce, sweet, savory, umami. The oyster sauce really shines in this dish. Perfect. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and visit mmbonappetit.com for more Vietnamese and French recipes.